Yay, I'm live. Okay, this is interesting. Um, anyway, so this is gonna be a quick one. Uh, okay. Well, it's funny because I could like mess something up and everybody would actually. Could I do something about it? Like, I don't think I could edit anything, right? This is weird. Anyway, uh, so I did, contrary to popular ENTP belief, I did have something in mind. Um, So I've been reading this book. It's called The Unbearable Lightness of Being by Milan Kundera. Fun fact, he's still alive. He's 89 years old. Uh, but also, I just woke up. I woke up like this. Yeah, so I was reading this book. It's very interesting. I love this book so far, by the way. It's interesting again. But yeah. And there was this phrase that really got to me, or which I thought was pretty cool, which was, I don't even know how the audio is because I didn't connect my microphone, by the way, because my microphone died. Like me. No, I'm kidding. I'm alive. What am I saying? But yeah, so that's that. But there's this one quote from this book. For any of you who have this book, it's page 217. And the quote was, he was not at all sure he was doing the right thing, but he was sure he was doing what he wanted to do. And this is just like a quote I wanted to talk about, which I thought was really cool. Like, I read this and I was like lying down while I was reading this, and I just like got up and I was like, damn. But yeah, and this one's gonna be a short live stream. But it was just, this quote just makes me like think about the fact that like, this is just such an ENTP thing though, right? Like, you're not sure if it's the right thing to do, but you go with it nonetheless because, well, what else can you do? And again, this goes back to like my commitment issues video, but I just think it's cool because you're just like, it's just, it's like you're not sure what the right thing to do is, but you do it regardless. Because that's what you want to do. And again, yeah, back to the commitment issues video, it's just go for it. I mean, I guess that's all I can think of right now. It's like, what better option do we have, you know? All we do most of the time, at least all I do most of the time, is like, okay, so here's just who I am. I mock things a lot in general, and I love analyzing them. And through analysis, you know, you can create better. It's gonna sound like such an asshole thing, but through analysis, it's just such a it's easier to pick things apart, and once you do that, it's easier to mock things because then you can see things in a more clear light, and then you're like, yeah, well, that's where you screwed up, dog. I said dog, but that's where you screwed up, and now I will make fun of you. But and you analyze things. I don't even know why I went on the mockery rant, but the analyzing thing is just like, you analyze something so much to a degree that you no longer want it. But just imagine if you could like stay in that moment in time and you're just there and you're done like analyze like you'd stop analyzing and you're just like, well, they're here. These are a couple of reasons why I like doing what I want to do. And I don't know if it's the right thing to do, but you know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. And it was just a quote, like I read that last night and I was like, dude, yeah. Like that's what it is. And I think again, now that I'm questioning all this a lot more because oh wow, there's someone who's actually watching me. um and now that you sort of question what it is that, or now that I'm going for like college and university and stuff, you're like, well, I could mess up. Like maybe this is not my field of expertise at all. Maybe I honestly just suck at X, Y, and Z, but you do it nonetheless because what's that again? Did not know what the right thing to do was, but he did know that that's what he wanted to do. And sometimes I think we should go for more of what we want than what we don't want, you know, like what makes more theoretical sense, we don't necessarily always have to comply to that, because sometimes theories can be flawed and humans are, you know, not really capable of seeing every single aspect, although any people are pretty good at it. But yeah, so far though, this book is pretty good. I would recommend it. It's very intimate, or I guess like sexual, straight up. So that's interesting, and I like the way the authors even named the book, like the table of contents and stuff. Like lightness, soul and body, words misunderstood. But it's basically just like you read all this, you can. There's a lot to grasp, and I think to really do anything, I probably need to read this book like a couple of more times. And I like the way it's framed. It's unusual, and the author actually talks to the reader to a certain degree. In this, like I just started, like I just read that part, which is really cool. Most authors don't do that. They don't personally like talk to you in a book, but in this he did, and yeah, it's all in all, so far I think it's a pretty good book. So that's me. That's what I wanted to talk about. Not really the book, but you know, sometimes you might not know that what you're doing is the right thing to do, but it's just, you know, that you want to do it, so just do it. But okay, it's fine. I was gonna make like an offensive joke, but I won't. But yeah, that's the end of the live stream, people, and have a nice day.